Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, all this doomsday talk and all this Democrat propaganda has gotten so bad that I suddenly have a toothache, which probably is either tooth decay or abscess tooth. I don't know. But all I know is it's infected, it's all swollen, and this is going to be a pretty long video because, of course, we have voter registration going up in pretty much every single Republican state. We have it right here. And that said, looking at the voter registration, the polls tell us, oh, it's so good for Kamala Harris. Like, I get an update right here in case you haven't noticed. I continue to get stupid updates right here that suggest, oh my goodness, Kamala Harris's chances are winning, are increasing. And to be honest, they are. Look at that. She went to 4.7. Her favorability reasons it continues to go up. It's the Kamala hype, but I can guarantee you, um, let's just wait and see. Do I think she's gonna get all the way to the top? I don't know. I honestly do not know. She got a 4 point, a +4, in Wisconsin. So who knows? But yes, we'll be updating every single state in regards to the news we got from July's report, which was released probably today on the voting registration increase in regards to of in regards to said the current situation in every U.S. state excluding Alabama and all the solid states to be exact. So we know how they're going to go vote. So to sum it up, to celebrate the big GOP registration going from 2020 all the way to July, it's always been a GOP increase. Do you think it's going to go back to a Democrat registration? I don't know. When that report releases in September, we could do another video and say either celebrate or doom and gloom. But whatever is, if you guys are a doomsday Republican and you're dooming and you're thinking, oh, it's over, Donald Trump's going to lose. Well, apparently you are dooming and glooming too much. I'm the same way. You're afraid of the what if. What if this happens? What if that happens? That drives you insane. And but in reality, Donald Trump's polling is better than his two other runs. You look at the Harris versus Trump. Hey, you know what? During this time, Biden was leading by 7.5. 7.5 against Donald Trump all the way through. I don't think Donald Trump even won a poll during this time. And it was pretty much over for him when it comes to this. But if you look at this is the no toss up map in regards to the prediction in regards to Real Clear is saying, although Georgia and North Carolina were at average, uh, but looking at Hillary Clinton, let's take a look at Clinton versus Trump and what that looks like. All right, today is August 12th, and yeah, you'll see. Yes, Trump won one poll, but other than that, you get Clinton +5, Clinton +6, Clinton +4. You get a Trump +3 out of the blue, Clinton +4, Clinton +1, Clinton +3. The average came to Clinton +3.2, which honestly I thought it would be much worse. But you know what? This is all we got. You just got a couple Trump polls randomly out of the blue. And honestly, I think this is not entirely in the year of 2016, not even when the convention started. So everyone should have been like, oh yeah, he's not going to win. Donald Trump's not going to win. And turns out he was the winner. And the truth is, Donald Trump's polling advantage is not as great now, but it's way better than it was years ago. I mean, 8 years ago. Let's be honest. Yes, Kamala Harris is hyping up. But to be honest, what I'm thinking is this is the LGBT Democrats and just the pro, I would say the pro race mob, the pro color mob, coming back and just saying, because a lot of people didn't know who Kamala Harris is because she was constantly hidden. She's like I would say, a secret card. They hid her so that they could, as you should know, not expose her as quirky because they know she has flaws. That's why they keep her hidden. Because don't you think Kamala Harris being the very first female president would help Joe Biden out? No, they didn't want to try because they know that there are more weakness to Kamala Harris than we do. And there's stuff that they don't want us to know. So without a further moment ado, the GOP registration is high across the United States. Let's go ahead and compare this to the polls. So we're updating our county prediction. That said, we're doing the biggest presidential election county prediction ever on this channel in one big video. So this could be a very long video. And with my toothache, it's going to be miserable. But you know what? For the content, I'm not doing it for the content. I'm not doing it for the likes. I'm doing it for the truth. We got to get it out there and what to expect on election day, as of right now, August 12th, 2024. We start off with the state of Alaska. We haven't done a prediction for Alaska because this state is generally Republican, but it pulled pretty hard to the left in 2020. It was a pretty big, I would say, going to Alaska average. There's a Trump plus 12 poll. This is Trump versus Biden, and that's the thing. Trump versus Harris polls are more real popular in, I would say, in general. They're more popular when it comes to nationwide polls. But what I keep saying every time, statewide polls are good, but they're not the main priority. Nationwide, we need statewide polls. If I said nationwide, I meant, if I said statewide, I meant nationwide. But we need state polls, because states and electoral votes decide the election, not the electoral vote, not the national vote. So we shouldn't be dooming and glooming. 0.4, chillax. Don't downplay it, but chillax. The point is, it's not over. It's not over. All you guys are saying it's over. Trump 2024 is done. They're hyping up. They got so much momentum. You know what? Chillax. Part of it is, yes, this could be momentum because there are so many. There was the events back in July were so devastating for Democrats. Not only did they screw up the debate, literally humiliated the whole party across the country and the world, but their opponent literally almost got killed by one of their leftist friends. They were panicking. Oh, the progressive agenda is going downhill. And when they heard Kamala Harris is going to replace Joe Biden, there was a huge sigh of relief. And that sigh of relief turned into momentum. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. We got to remember, Democrats were filled with anxiety. It's kind of funny, and I kind of wish it was still like that. But, their anxiety shouldn't travel to us. We are not in the situation they were a month ago. Let's remember that. We are not in the situation they were a month ago. They are growing, but we got to remember they were in that situation. A lot of Democrats had a hard time sleeping because they knew, yeah, it's over. They could legitimately say it was over. They could very well legitimately say it was over because it was over. Joe Biden wasn't going to get reelected. His chances dropped down to 9%. That is pretty much when you say it's over. So, yes, we got 53 to 41% for Donald Trump. This is Biden polling. But what I'm really thinking is, this is how I think it's going to go. Let's see. Trump versus Harris. Do I think Harris will be gaining? Well, here's the thing. I think she will pick up Anchorage by barely a point. It's getting more liberal. She's obviously going to be carrying more of the Native American areas. There's this county right here, but I'm using the old version. But that county also goes conservative. This is the old version here, remember? Yes. 2020. We're going to call the obvious. Yes, we're calling these islands, that peninsula. I can't call these boroughs, but they do have names, obviously. This is one of the most Democrat areas occupied by Native Americans, some cities too. This one's a big city right here, and it's pretty Republican. It's one of the most conservative cities. I do think Trump will still enjoy having a chance of winning. It's mainly Slope County that I'm like, okay, is it going to go liberal or conservative? It did go in favor for, in this case, North Slope Borough. Let's see. Yeah, it did go Democrat 2012, 2016, and it reverted back to the Republican Party. Do you think it's going to go back to the Republican Party? I don't know. I honestly do not know. Well, taking a look at previous results, I guess the previous results in 2022 doesn't really matter, but we can check. Oh, okay, yeah. Marian Peltola solidified her lead in this county by 70%. Okay, and part of the reason is maybe, that county doesn't really have much people. And that is true. It doesn't really have much. You'll see it made a massive turn to the right. Now it's making a massive turn to the left in cases of 2022. But there was also the case for the gubernatorial election also. Well, let's just say the gubernatorial election was a split ticket, so I'm not surprised that you'll see North Slope go for conservative by a little bit. But honestly, I don't know. Then what was I don't even know what the turnout was like. But I could have it go for Harris or Trump. Go back to Harris. I'll have it go for Trump, seeing that. So it kind of looks the same, if you will. The same result as 2020. I necessarily don't like that. But yeah, it could be 2016 where you have Anchorage go to Trump and North Slope go for Clinton. But yeah, this is sort of what I'm predicting it looks like. And plus, this area is more Caucasian. It's not really Native American. Or Pacific Islander. There's some Asian parts of Alaska, believe it or not. But yes, we get Alaska done. Arizona will be easy. Arizona's GOP registration is growing significantly. I do still have doubts with Maricopa County, but as of right now, polling situation. Let's check at the polling situation. All right, polling situation in Arizona. Okay, 1.5. We're holding a lead. That's the good news. We still want to remain a little bit weary towards, let's see, 2022 Arizona Superintendent Public Instruction. Looking at that election, yes, you'll see it's a close race, but that's more like less than a point. If this goes from 1.5 to like 0 point, a point something, I would consider putting Maricopa County for Harris. But right now, this is probably what it's looking like. All right. We are going to cross off as we go. California, Kamala Harris's very own state. We're going to go ahead and look at the prediction from there. Now, looking at the United States Senate election results from like 2022. I think this does, like, you'll see Alex Padilla at 160.85%. I'm thinking Kamala Harris will go ahead and win under 60.50. I don't know. The momentum is pretty big. None of the less. Obviously, she isn't going to go ahead and start winning everything. Let's take a look at Gavin Newsom. Okay, maybe it'll help if we pulled out the polls. Yeah, this is pretty much a Clinton win state, so I'm not surprised there are not really much polls indicating. But I'm thinking, you know what? Between this and probably this or Lake County, we could just generally say it is pretty possible. It would be pretty close. But this is sort of what I'm thinking. I did have the results in regards to like the Alex Padilla results in the 2022 election, but boy, things do change. They indeed do change. But yes. Yeah, we got this California coast. Perfect. All right. But my only question is this county. This is sort of what I'm thinking it's going to look like. Nevada County staying blue. Don't worry. Trinity County. It's mainly Lake and San Juan. I think that's that county name. Let's just check out the Kamala polls in regards to, in this case, California. I wish there was some sort of an average. Yes, you'll see 57. First poll, 57 to 36%. Well, that was that one poll. So yeah, I would say have San Juan, sort of those counties, have it be like the 20 said 20 in California, the 2022 Senate election in California. Have it be like that. Have Lake go blue and San Juan. This is sort of like what it could look like, seeing that the Kamala sugar high and just Kamala coming from California all together. I'm not saying, yeah, Orange County still looks pretty good and staying conservative. I hope that's going to be the case. But yes, counties like San Bernardino, Riverside, and I think this is Inyo counties, Fresno counties. These counties originally being carried by Biden. They're now flipping back to Trump. Well, I mean, mainly Fresno County will go for Trump for the first time here, and along with San Bernardino and Riverside. But that's what it's looking like right now, seeing that the Hispanic flip is still in action. So 55 to 47 doesn't look so much of a Trump advantage, and it will get there. But yes, Colorado, there has not been much of an increase for Republicans, but we'll see. Let's take a look what the polls are saying in Colorado. What's Colorado saying? Okay, this is, of course, 6.5 for Biden, but I want to know the Kamala Harris polls. Looking at the state of Colorado, let's see. No poll sense. So we're forced to literally think, okay, with our big brains, what is it supposed to look like? All right. I honestly think it's going to be bigger, but looking back at 2020, I have a feeling seeing how it voted in 20 said 20, I'm blanking on the name, 2022, I feel like Garfield County will remain Democrat, unfortunately. Garfield County, Democrats, and all these are Appalachian mountain area, not Appalachian. This is more Rocky Mountain areas. And this is a Hispanic area. That's still remaining blue. The Denver area. Will this county go blue? I don't know. We got to really look at the results. But this county also, I don't know. But this is the for sure Harris gain. I still could am I sure about Garfield County? I still have that feeling too. But let's take a look at Colorado. Yeah, you'll see Michael Bennett is a good example. Michael Bennett, yeah, he barely carried this county. Barely carried. I don't even know their names. I just say this and that. But I think, yeah, Bennett is a good example. Not really House of Representatives. And, of course, the gubernatorial race. I think the gubernatorial race is also a good example. But, yeah, I think realistically, we have this county. Yeah, Harris is gaining counties. But, like, the governor and the senator, I feel this, for one thing, this county would go blue. Let's see if Trump can catch up. But yeah, everyone's saying, oh, Colorado's going to be solid. I agree. I wouldn't say this is what it would look like if this was, and you know what? I think we can recall this county. I definitely think this county, this is probably what I think personally is what it's going to look like. But yes, that is Colorado for you. Let's take a turn and look at Connecticut. And Connecticut will be easy, as always. Connecticut has the same pattern. We just have Litchfield right here in this other county. Tolland's over there. I can't remember your names. I should remember your names because I added them in my book. But yes, I did write a book. Link. I'm not going to put the link in the description again. But I already put it in the community tab. Anyway, 94 to 80. Okay, interesting. We're done with we're done with Connecticut. Delaware is going to be easy. I'm going to tell you, Delaware is going to kind of not really look much different, but I'm going to have Kent County swing back to Republicans. So Kent County goes back to Trump, which county he originally won in 16. All right, 96 to 81. You see what I mean, guys? Republicans losing black. This is what I'm saying. The liberal media is extremely biased. Look at them. Seriously, this is what they're doing. I'm telling you guys. This is what I'm telling you. That they will never, ever report about this, okay? They'll never report about this. If they were neutral, they'll be talking about the voter registration. But no, they're doing jumping jacks for Kamala. And what they don't realize is they're energizing Republicans. That's because this is what the Republicans did. Red wave, and CNN said the same thing. Red wave. And that triggered Democrat voters to go out and vote in 2022. So keep doing it, liberal media. I don't know why what's the purpose of doing this if you're just damaging yourself. So yeah, you just keep your mouth shut. And liberals, they can't keep their mouths shut. It's impossible. It's like breathing for them. Florida. And I kind of had a change in position for Florida. 8.5. And I say, you know what? This is kind of reminds me. This is probably what I think it's going to look like. Hey, this doesn't look like a 2022 result. Yeah, it doesn't. But what I'm hoping is Harris barely wins Miami-Dade. And probably will be wrong, but if this continues to stay, because go past 10, I really hope it does. I think this polling for Florida doesn't seem so good at first for Republicans, but when it actually hits for election day, it's outstanding. It's great. So this is the current situation right now. Okay. Idaho. Idaho, I will be very clear and simple to you. I don't know. The county that holds Moscow, I don't know what that county's called. But we're not going to waste time because it's going to be already this video could be as long as an hour. But yes, that county will go for Trump. Biden barely won that county, despite that county having a huge history of voting for Democrats here. But Teton County and Blaine County for Harris. All right, that's sort of what I think it's going to look like in Idaho. But there we go. All right, this is what it's looking like right now. Trump ahead of Harris by 100 counties. I mean, really, counties don't matter. They're like, who cares? But Iowa is another state. I do know for sure Scott County will go for Trump. Putting money on that. It never went Democrat, and Democrats won. I think it's Rob Sand that won in the auditor's race 2 years ago, and he didn't even carry Scott County, a county that Biden won in 2020. Ridiculous. But anyways, this is the prediction and the results. So yes, Iowa, excuse me. Iowa. Yeah, it's 11.5. We're in a great position in Iowa for sure. And this is Biden. Never mind. Biden polls. Honestly, I really don't think the Biden polls would change in cases of Iowa. We can see they don't even have polling out. Some sources are saying solid Republican, likely Republican, safe Republican in July. But yeah. But this is sort of what I think. And you could go as far as saying Blackhawk County goes red. That's sort of how it looked like in 2022 gubernatorial, where the governor of Iowa won re-election. But this is the result. We got Iowa done. Kansas, a state that did trend left for Biden, resulting in him and Mr. Trump losing like 4 counties that generally are considered, like this county right here. I don't know what gave the nerve for these voters to go and turn on Mr. Trump like that. This county, I have a feeling that will still loyal, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the average in Kansas. We got a couple polls. This is Trump v. Biden, but I want Kamala versus Trump. But we'll see. There's no real polls, but I would say, you know what, this is more of a, it's hard to say, same results sort of deal. Kind of, this is like a 56 landslide. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I would say this is like a 15, plus 15. But let's see. Was this at plus 15 for average? Plus 14. Okay, so Trump supposedly to do better. But my only thing and deal will be the Kansas counties and these populations. This county is Riley County. Voted for Biden. It has Manhattan. That city, it has 54,000 people. This county in total 71,000. Not that much, really, to put an impact on that. Let's take a look at the county right here. Shawnee. That county has Topeka. Topeka, and that county barely voted for Biden. Well, not barely, but we'll have, in this case, Kansas, we'll have Johnson. I think that's Johnson County. Douglas County. And this Wyandotte County go for Harris. And Trump winning the said rest. I honestly do not know. I think he's supposed to win. Of course, let's see what Topeka isn't going to. Is Topeka the capital? Yes, it is the capital. It's from this Shawnee County. It's generally a Republican county, but see, I would see the Kansas results from 2022. And of course, the Senate election is more realistic. I'm going to be honest with you. Johnson County should be more dark blue, but it did go more leftwards. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and say this is the results. Except for Johnson should be more liberal. But 99 counties are Harris, 393 for Trump. Let's go ahead and call Kentucky counties. I do have a feeling that Boone County is going to go more leftward, seeing that it did vote against Mitch McConnell. Not blaming them. I mean, I did a poll once, and Mitch McConnell's 2020 opponent won in a landslide. And this is a conservative channel, so that does show that a lot of people dislike Mitch McConnell. But, yeah. ...2020... yeah, you'll see this county almost went left, and I think it will go left. Is there an average for Kentucky? Nowhere isn't. 2024. I'm going to go ahead and say that is it Fayette County or Boone? I think that's Fayette County. Never mind. Well, Fayette County's right here. I do not really know what that county is. Is it Boone County? It's in that. It holds Frankfort. That is the capital. Yeah, it's in Franklin. Okay, that's Franklin County, and that Franklin County has been trending leftward in the last election. So, yes. Frankfort. Thank you. Huge county gain for Trump, 490. Almost halfway to 1,000. Okay, that's Kentucky. I'm not almost done. We're not almost done. Louisiana. Trump seems to have a good advantage. You'll see Idaho, Kentucky, of course. Somewhat of an advantage. Louisiana. Let's take a look at Louisiana. Do you think it would look the same? Possibly. Plus 14. No Kamala polls in Louise. Yeah, I say it doesn't. Looking at the past election results, it hasn't really changed much. Like going back to 2023, there's a lot of split ticketing in 2023 for Louisiana. I wouldn't necessarily count this. There's just too much split ticketing in general. This too. Yeah. I would just go ahead and say this is what it's going to look like with the 2020 result. Same deal. I'm surprised Louisiana's even on here. Alabama wasn't. Okay. Louisiana. We got Maine. Maine's interesting. But I do think Kamala is going to gain more in Maine, though. According to polling, that's what it's saying. No real Kamala poll in Maine. I think there could be. We can take a look. Okay, one poll is saying 54 to 45. That's 11-point advantage. And I would go as far as saying, taking a look at how 2020 went, this was a 9-point, 11-point advantage would mean this county in general would most likely flip to Kamala for Dems. Droskin, I don't know what it's called. Franklin County is a county that voted for both in 2 gubernatorial elections in a row for Janet Mills, but Janet Mills resides in that county, and her name recognition approval is pretty big and good in that county. But yeah, then again, Franklin is sort of on that tippy point. Taking a look at that gubernatorial race of 2022, you could go as far as saying, yeah, this is somewhat of a big win for Janet Mills. 13 plus 24. I'm going to go as far. We're going to keep Franklin red as of right now, but sorry, Androskin went for the Democrats. But that's what it's looking like right now. 123-21 for Harris. 57, 551. Maryland should be easy because I'm predicting, looking at the Maryland results, we shouldn't look at it without an average. So average doesn't really matter. But yeah, these two counties I predict are probably going to flip. So in a nutshell, I don't know. We'll see. Biden plus 23.5. Okay. Go back to 2024. We'll see. There's no real poll sources. Let's just say, okay, Biden still has that. And that 23.5 lead is still probably a significant amount. Let's go ahead. 33.21. That was the 65. So that was actually less. But let's just pretend it jumped up to like 26. That's still just ridiculous. So small amount of votes. Like, what do you need to take away? Obviously, Talbot County and Kent County can go for Republicans. Frederick County, I mean, if you get rid of Frederick County, like 2016 result, let's see. '26. That was sort of what I was thinking, but who knows? But the thing is, Frederick County is a county that has gotten very, very liberal. But I don't know. You think it goes back to Trump? I think it would be a miracle. But that's what the polling suggests. But, polling isn't always 100%. But I did have to look at the average of that, though. But Maryland, Massachusetts will not be pretty easy. It's probably going to look the same like it has for, believe it or not, since 1992. Every single county in Massachusetts has voted liberal. Most conservative is Plymouth, but Plymouth is liberal by 9 points. Really, it would take a lot for Republicans to win Massachusetts, in my opinion. But yes. Let's see. We're in the M's. We totally skipped Minnesota. It's not even on there, and that's fine, I guess. It's not really on the roll call. Nebraska. Nebraska is going to be easy. Nebraska's easy. But yeah. I don't, this is Douglas County, Lancaster County, which holds Lincoln, Nebraska, the capital. Learn a lot every day, but yes. Nevada will be also easy. Washoe County remains red, like in all our predictions so far, because really, unless things changed, Donald Trump's doing very good keeping that 3.7. And if you perform a 3.7, you have to be winning Washoe. There's no doubt about it. But Clark County goes liberal, so you can breathe a sigh of relief, I guess, for all you liberals. Nevada. New Hampshire is a state that I really wanted to check on in a very long time. Yes, New Hampshire. It is right here. Let's see. New Hampshire. Yes, and it has been polling really high for Kamala Harris. Believe it or not, very high. You got two polls. This poll is added. Let's see. The average, this is 5.7, which compared to the 2020 results, you'll see Biden defeating Trump by an average of 7.35. So not really much of a change. But I think really the only county I really think that's probably subjugated to change is Carroll. Take a look at Carroll County, New Hampshire. Yeah, it has 50,000 people. Then again, it's not really. It's New Hampshire. It's New Hampshire altogether. So yeah, and I wouldn't think it would go as far as flipping like Rockford County. This is May. All this. Coos Carroll, he was about to flip. Rockingham. This is a county that I could possibly give. And it looks like the voting record altogether. But it's tempting, you know. And this would make, 340. I think that's a little too much, though. Well, then you got Sullivan County and Hillsborough. Well, I guess we'll go with this, even though it's not my most confident prediction. But hey, it's been closer. But 2020. New Jersey. Let me just have a few more. It should go quickly. New Jersey has been a state that Trump had been gaining in polls lately. Those polls we can take a look at. Solid, safe. And I agree. Like, yeah, they totally removed the polls. It's so hilarious. Then again, we can take a look at state polling. See if they have any state polling. This is hypothetical, of course. No real Kamala Harris polls. Nonetheless. I'm predicting, and it does depend on how Morris County voted in 2020, because I'm considering Morris County going for Kamala, believe it or not. But Morris, 4.24, it could shift more left. Gloucester, right there. We could say Gloucester goes left. Cumberland County did go more. I just keep with the fact that Cumberland County could go more left. I necessarily don't like that thought. Or yeah. we'll just have it look like this. Oops. Morris County does have a lot of people, and it's in that area too. They did have a Republican, but 509,000, yeah. And we could have it, like, let's see how it went in 2021. New Hampshire. Not New Hampshire. I want New Jersey. It has a lot of ancestral Republicans. A lot. Yeah, look at these polls. And Morris went more than Gloucester. That was a county that. All right, we'll have this county go more for Trump. I still don't know. What about Atlantic County? Yeah, Atlantic was more blue too, so we can have Atlantic. Even though I'm like having a vibe, thinking, oh, it could be more conservative. But yeah. All right. Let's see. What's next on our list? New Jersey, New Mexico. Yeah, this is going to be a long video. A long political episode. But we're almost done. A lot of people are like, oh, Kamala's support is going to collapse in New Mexico. Well, I don't know. New Mexico does have a lot of race baiters. I will tell you that is the case. You have one Kamala versus Donald Trump poll that's kind of in Trump's favor, but this is more of a but we'll see. Let's not jump to conclusions yet. 7 point. This is more compared to let's see. So this poll is good news for Trump, guys. Good news for Trump. I don't know how, though, when this poll was taken. This was in July, August 3rd. Yeah, this was a recent poll. So I would say similar to this result, kind of. Ron Chetty, 6.7. Yeah, I would say it would look like this. But yeah, let's just put it together. Put the puzzle pieces together now. But yeah, this is sort of what I'm looking like. This is a Democrat victory, but then again, the governor, Michelle Lujan Grisham, managed to win by 7. It was sort of close to this result. We could have give Trump more votes in this county. I would guarantee you he would win more votes in this county, more than usual. So this is sort of what my prediction looks like. This breaks the average, which showed Grisham. Well, this is Chris Lance. Yes, 2020 54. This was a 0.8. Similar. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking it looks like. Okay. New York. Nothing new with New York. Democrats there seem to regain their momentum, and I'm thinking this is where the Kamala hype is mainly centering its mobility in. But yes, you got 2 polls suggesting 53 to 39 for against Donald Trump. Yeah, just 14 plus 14. Then there was a 52 to. This was a few days before she dropped out. So I would say RCP wise, it's hard to say, but I would say plus 14. Let's do the math here. This is plus 11, plus 14. I would say this is plus 13. Okay, plus 13. Which could be bigger. I'm just saying. Poor poll. But let's see. The New York election results pretty good. Plus 13 would not look kind of. People say, "Oh, look like this." Well, to a point, I would say definitely flip this. Trump will be getting that county and this county. So you got Albany. I don't know about this county. We'll put that on hold. We'll have Worcester County definitely for Democrats. I'm not sure about Nassau, but it's suggesting it goes Republican. We're going to give it to Republicans here. Broome County remains Republican, and I have the same theory. It will remain Republican. But yeah, this is sort of kind of what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure about this county though. I'm not sure of anything. But let's take a look at the gubernatorial results. Where that county went to the Democrat. We could go ahead and possibly say that Rockland County goes Republican, because that one's also sort of. So it kind of looks like this, but as you know, it's not really the best one. So population-wise, we're going to take a look at Rockland County. And that county right there. What's this county? Dutchess County. Okay, Dutchess County. It even has a Republican. That's a good sign. And it's been on the record, but it's the population I'm mainly wondering. Then we got Rockland County. He votes off and on, but I think it could go for Trump. But yeah, this is sort of what I will give Dutchess County to Democrats. This is sort of what I think it's going to look like. But we're going to have to see. We'll get rid of this. Oh boy. North Carolina. Specifically, yes, we already went over sort of what we thought would go on in North Carolina. This is Nevada. North Carolina's right here. 3.2. Good sign. North Carolina's more Democrat than say than we think it is. Still, I do think it would look a lot like we're doing a lot of 2022 elections because it's the recent election year. But yeah, North Carolina looks kind of like that. We'll go ahead and I don't know about this county. We'll do some research on it, but this is sort of the view of what I think it's going to look like in regards to, let's just say, the election, current polling. Okay. Not so sure about the North Carolina county, too. That send Washington County. 11,000 people. I don't really think it does anything. That's my opinion. But we'll have it go Republican. Well, yeah, we'll have it go Republican. Not really the liberalist. But there we go. North Carolina. But I think it's like, was there a North Carolina poll? I'm trying to think. Going back to that dreadful presidential election page. Yeah, not really. Yeah, there's a tie. Oh my goodness, a tie! Oh, it's just because you know why there's a tie. We have third-party players, and we're doing so well in there. No need to freak out like these doomsday Republicans. It's just general. Oklahoma is a state. Yeah, the registration has risen in okay. The only county I question, though, is maybe Tulsa County. But Oklahoma County in general, is it? I think there's one called Canadian County. I don't know. But this is same deal. It's all red. Oklahoma County might go leftward. We might have to take a look at polls. But we'll see. We'll see. Oklahoma. No real polling in that said state. We'll have to look at Oklahoma. Okay, this is Trump v. Biden. I would say 28 is the average. Compared to this, I think this would be a 30 average, but we'll see. 33. Yeah, I would say we would give Oklahoma County. I know a lot of people don't like to see it, and I am understandable, believe it or not. But that's sort of what I think it's looking like compared to the 2022 results. And it was kind of similar. Okay, 64-35. $32. Never mind, me speaking. This guy's not popular. Kevin Stitt, yeah, he won re-election and he lost 3 counties because of his popularity. Lieutenant governor. I thought there was another. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, Republicans have a lot to work. That's for sure. Yeah, we were supposed to lose this race. Hilarious. I forgot about that. I knew that. There was a special election. Mark Wayne Mullen, I think. $26. That's average. But I wish there was like county results. And there isn't, which forces me to go on to Election Atlas. But yeah, there's special elections. Well, this isn't the special. Okay. Yeah, fairly it was pretty leftward. All right, yeah, we'll go with this prediction. Oklahoma swings left, and I kind of have a feeling it's kind of rare to see. We always see Oklahoma County go more right, but in a couple elections, it's been more left wing. But yeah. Okay. Yes, Harris is the first candidate to gain a county in Oklahoma since 90s. I don't know. First Democrat. But Oregon. Oh, yeah, we did a prediction in Oregon. More independent turnout, though. But, yeah. Oregon. Let's take a look at the Kamala poll there. Oh, yeah, that's right. That dropped. Yeah, very bad poll in favor for Kamala Harris. But taking a look at the previous gubernatorial election that the state had, you would see it carried this county by a little bit. Tina Kotek, you won 3 point. Yeah, and this is a poll that I would say kind of similar. Five-point lead. With that saying, I would probably say it would look like the 2016, despite Hillary Clinton winning more than 5. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, she did. She won by 11, but I think mainly it's because of whatever that county. Let's see, Clatsop. Yeah, that's Clackamas. Okay, 6.4. That would drop down significantly in this scenario. But then again, sort of what? In my opinion, this scenario looks like Clatsop County. We'll have Clatsop go conservative. How about that? Clackamas. That's a funny name. Yeah, we're gonna have Clackamas stay blue. Or we can totally bring it to the Republicans, but I don't know. Clackamas County is a populated county. But really, yeah, we've been going on for over an hour. This is ridiculous. This might not get up till tomorrow, which is primary day for Minnesota. But we'll see. We'll make do what we got to do. But yeah, you'll see this is obviously more of a split ticket. That's the theory there. But because Betsy Johnson's taking votes. But I do think, yeah, Clatsop goes blue. I mean, I'll make that permanent. There we go. Yep, Kamala Harris win in Oregon. But this is what it's looking like. We're almost done. PA, and then we got, of course, Rhode Island. Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania, we're going to make this very quick. Polls have changed, of course, ridiculously. But we'll go ahead and say no. Northampton and Erie stay red. And without commentary, so we can end this quickly, we're just going to keep it the same reasons. Okay, perfect. 1,000 counties for Trump. Yes. Rhode Island should be simple and easy. It's just that Kent County that is not, it's kind of hard to decide. It's unpredictable. Voted for Trump in 2016, voted for Biden in 2020, then it voted for Republicans in 2022. So it's really hard to decide if Kent does go blue or not. It's really hard, yeah. Let's just go ahead and take a look at Rhode Island. Yeah, we're going to go to 2024, though. No real prediction. Previous polls say Biden plus. I would say Biden plus 18. Biden plus 19, but Biden plus 19 at least. In the 54, let's just take a look at this. This would be a good example. Biden plus 50. Trump. Let's take a look at this. This might be the poll. Biden plus 20. We'll go ahead and call Kent blue. Yeah. Although I would love to see it Republican. It's going to be blue. Okay. All right. We're almost done. We got Rhode Island. South Dakota, you are next. All right. South Dakota. All right. This is Biden versus Trump polling. We don't want that, even though we have no choice if they don't have Clinton versus Harris polling. Let's take a look at. Yeah, no Hillary. Of course, no Harris versus 22. I would say Trump plus. Trump plus 28. Examples of recent elections. And it's true. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. You'll see. I think it would be close to a 2022 South Dakota gubernatorial result. Taking a look at this race, sort of the same. I do think this county right here goes Republican. Yeah, it was funny because all this used to be blue. Okay. This goes Republican. Looking at state races, though. Look at the Attorney General race. 100% for, what's his name? Good for you, Marty Jackley. South Dakota. United States Senate would be, okay. I would say we go that extreme. But that's a start. But yeah, we're going back and forth between that election. Well, we'll keep this blue. Zyback. That's the one we clicked on and turned red. Not much people from there, though. Clay County. If we flip those counties, we got Dewey County. Not much people from this. And these are Native American counties. Barely. People are leaving these counties. But yeah, we'll keep We'll call the obvious. These counties are Native American. They will stay blue. We'll keep Dewey County blue. And we'll probably keep Clay County. And Clay County... Is this county Native American also? Yeah, big long Democrat streak. Oh yeah, it's the presence of the University of South Dakota. That's probably the reason why. So we'll keep... Jeez. My computer's getting tired. Okay. Are we going to work? Or are we just going to reset the map? Because if we reset the map, that would be horrible. Okay, thank you. But yes, we'll keep that Republican. We'll keep that liberal. Never mind. Harris will carry that county. This county, I believe... Oh, no. Yeah, I'm struggling. Are we still recording? Yeah. Yeah, my computer's getting tired. Okay, are we still recording, though? I think we are. Okay. Yeah, I have doubts. Yeah, we're still going. Good. It caused me a lot of stress because this took 2 hours. Another 2-hour video on Minnesota. Minnesota in a nutshell. Not Minnesota in a nutshell, it's my other channel, but North Star elections. I do think Grand County in Utah will probably go to the left. So I do think, yeah, Utah is a pretty easy state, but the question is, will it stay, you know what? Will it stay in what the polls are saying? We got to take a look. 13 plus 10 plus 32 equals, I would say, Trump plus 23, 22. We'll see what 2020 said. Okay. Interesting. We might think about Grand then. We might turn Grand around. But the thing about Grand County is it went significantly to the left by a lot. Grand County, 53. Like, this is 10-point left wing. I think we could get more vote when it comes from Salt Lake. But other than that, I do think... Then again, there's not really much people from Grand County, so this is probably, I'm thinking, it's going to remain the same. Grand County's going to go leftward. That's sort of my prediction. We might reconsider Teton County. Looking at the Idaho elections, though. I wouldn't count this because it's split ticketed. More split ticketing. Yeah, they like split ticketing in Idaho for sure. But yeah, looking in Idaho, like in terms of the presidential race, uh, 63.89. There's no real vote there though. 11,000. Yeah, I would say it stays left. Okay. Utah, West Virginia, and Wyoming, and we're done. And I can actually see if this actually recorded. But yes, I think first off, Monogalia County goes to the left. It goes for Kamala Harris. Besides, this county in general is kind of going more leftward. So we're going to go ahead and call that for Kamala Harris. Then again, we don't really have a state where Republicans have all the counties are going Republican. That's slowly dwindling away, starting with Utah, and then Wyoming. Before that, Wyoming, and then was Nebraska. Now we're having none, according to our allegations here. But I think that county has a university. But this is sort of what I think it's going to look like. West Virginia, no real polling. There's just Trump 36 poll. And that said, solid Republican 30. And this was close to 7. 38. Yeah, it goes down a little bit. Okay. And then lastly, we have Wyoming. Teton County, regardless, goes left. And we just have this county right here that kind of likes to trick us, likes to say, oh, I'm going Republican. No, I'm going Democrat. No one lives there. Everyone thinks that's where Cheyenne is. Cheyenne's actually here, right here. It's this county that is, I don't know. But we're going to see recent polls of where it's actually going to go. West Virginia, Wyoming. A Trump plus 53 is amazing. Looking at, yeah, that would be 68 to 15. Okay. 53, obviously. And in 2020, that was 69. Trump was almost going across into the 70%. And I think he will this time. 43, obviously, yes. Trump will carry this said county. All right, this is our prediction, of course. This is just only a little bit of these half the United States prediction. I don't think I will be doing the other half, sadly. This one is one of the first to not include all the swing states. You'll see Wisconsin and Michigan aren't included. But you know what? If I concluded all the states, boy, this would be much a longer video. States that are in green, though, let's see if I can pull up other one. Yes, you'll see California was good. Florida, good result for Republicans rising. You got Idaho in favor for Republicans, and Iowa, Kansas. So pretty much in every state. So what do you guys think in regards to our big prediction of the biggest handful of of states that we've predicted in one video. Anyway, well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next political episode.